You can imagine in 1955, it probably wasn't a lot of black females who owned homes in the Boston Edison area. My family came to Detroit in the 50s from Georgia. My grandmother came first. Unfortunately, she was a single parent, and she ended up having her children stay until she got settled. And when she got settled, she sent for her two sons, who's my father. She actually came to finish her education in college. She was a graduate of Wayne State University, and she graduated with a degree in teaching. So she taught for a while, and after she taught, she ended up getting hired by the city of Detroit as what they would call a bus driver. I'm not sure, it probably didn't have too many bus drivers that were female, and she ended up working for the city of Detroit as a matron in the women's jails. I believe that my grandmother initially settled in the Black Bottom area, and when it was, dissolved, she ended up moving over in, I think, the North End area. And eventually she moved from the North End area to the Boston Edison area in 1955, and she lived there till she was 102 years old. She was always a person that was, she was quiet, but she was very, thoughtful about, how she wanted to raise her family and how she wanted to, have something of substance, during that time. Because you can imagine in 1955, it probably wasn't a lot of black females who owned homes in the Boston Edison area. As a family, we really take pride in our history and, what it what it took at that time to survive. I actually started on the assembly line, and I worked my way up to a union position in the international UAW, and I retired as an international representative with the UAW. I think the auto industry really provided my family with a basis of security and being able to, find jobs. And because of those jobs we were able to educate our children, and they were able to get degrees, and my grandchildren are in college. So I think it's just a legacy that I am proud of, and Detroit will always be my home, whether I stay inside the city or outside the city, and born and raised in Detroit.